Hi Gemini, welcome. Messages for January 27, 2024 into February up to the 3rd, 2024. These messages are all about what energy is around you, surrounding you, that's moving you into February. So you guys know I'll never DM or solicit you. If you want to book a reading with me, you could do so on my Etsy. It's safe and secure. And follow me on all my other forums if you wish to do so to see more of me. And I do these weekly, so check back next week. All right, let's get into this reading. So we have like some indecision energy. So I feel like you've been going through a lot in terms of being needed, wanted, and kind of like spreading yourself thin, Gemini. I feel like, you know, if you're working, it's like work expectations, it's home expectations, it's family expectations, friends. If you're dating or you're in a relationship, it's a lot of expectations you feel on you. Sometimes I feel like you have to come up for air. And I do feel like you're so used to doing this and maybe even living your life a little bit chaotically that when you slow down, it doesn't feel normal. It doesn't feel right. So I feel like there's something that you're trying to make a decision about, but you just don't know what to do. I feel like, you know, you have great interest for this path or this choice or this decision or what you're being like kind of led to. But you're meant to slow down and really think about all of the options. Look at all the pieces on the table, piece everything together, get advice. You know, I feel like it's more of like a researched kind of thing that's needed than to make a decision immediately right away. Because I'm feeling you don't really have to make a decision immediately right away. You might feel pressured to do so. Like you might have a lot of plans to make around this particular situation. But right now it's not, the energy isn't called for that. It's more of like a, what have you learned from the past? Take your wisdom from the past and apply it to now, because maybe you made mistakes in the past that you might make these mistakes again. So oh wow, oh my God, I forgot I did that mistake then. I'm remembering now. I don't want to do that again. So it's almost like that. I feel like you almost have to be like almost like a tough dad on yourself. Does that make any sense? Like be a tough parent on yourself a little bit right now. I also feel like you have to stand up for yourself a little bit more, Gemini. Like refuse to let people push you around. Like if you don't want to do something, it's okay. Say no. No is a complete sentence and you really don't have to give an explanation. If you're just not able to do something, you're just not able to do it. You're only human. You know, you can only do so much and you love to help everybody and you're so wonderful for that. And you have such a beautiful heart for that. But it's like, no, some people take advantage of that beautiful heart. So you might need to call people out a little bit, or you might need to do tough love with people a little bit, or just stand up for yourself and refuse to let, you know, anyone push you around or back you into a corner or make you feel like obligated or anything like that. Be clear with what you want to from other people so they know. I feel like, because if not, it's going to create anguish and anxiety and resentment, and you're gonna like be like, what don't you get? You know, I've said this before, I'm making this clear. Like, are you just not, you know, getting it, or what is it? I feel like, so with maybe somebody in your life that's a bit stubborn or pig-headed, or somebody that you know, likes to argue, or they always think they're right, or somebody who tries to you know, push your buttons, okay, just because they know what buttons to push, if that makes any sense. But I feel like you have authority and you have a lot of inner authority, and you have to respect that about yourself because it's a superpower. It's a power, and you're very wise, and you usually don't make snap decisions. So if anybody's trying to make you do that, or you feel pressured, you're meant to really just take everything aback, look at everything, put all the facts out on the table, pros and cons, what's doable, and use your inner guidance, okay? And again, it could be a lifestyle change. It could be people with egos around you and, you know, maybe are upping your anxiety. But I do feel like you have the power, and you, like, again, have to kind of maybe make some boundaries or be very clear with people that are around you. Love and light. Check back next week.